Nothing quite like a good sporting video game. Whether it's living out your childhood fantasies about getting off the couch by kicking a goal, landing a trick, shooting a basket, or winning a race, there have been some excellent entries over the years. Over time, soundtracks have become synonymous with the games they come included on, and some of them live on to becoming as iconic as the games themselves. With that in mind, here are 5 of the best. Number 1, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Rarely does the soundtrack ever feel so perfect, with no song out of place, but that's exactly what we have here. With 10 contemporary songs on the list, there's, admittedly, little variety, with 10 of them being some form of metal, but if you are a metalhead, you won't be disappointed with the likes of Godsmack's The Enemy, Bullets and Octane's I Ain't Your Savior, the 2 songs each from mainstream artist 3 Days Grace, and underground groove metal band Nonpoint. These 2 entries, Bullet with a Name and Alive and Kicking, are among the best of any song to appear in a WWE game. Number 2, Tony Hawk's Underground 2. If diversity is what you're after, look no further than the Tony Hawk series, which has always delivered a solid blend of punk, rock, and hip-hop tracks to land tricks to. However, the diversity on the 6th entry may be the best of the lot, with the likes of Johnny Cash and Frank Sinatra sharing space with Metallica, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Disturbed on the soundtrack. There's plenty of gems to be found here as well, with X's Los Angeles linking up with the ultramagnetic MC's Ego Trippin', Lamb of God's Black Label alongside Soul Brother #1 from the duo of Pete Rock and CL Smooth, and even some Aussie flavour with the Living Ends End of the World thrown into the mix. Number 3, NBA 2K18. Starting with NBA 2K7, the NBA 2K series switched from an in-house soundtrack to a fully licensed and curated soundtrack, not unlike the ones previously mentioned. In the past, the likes of Pharrell Williams, LeBron James, Travis Scott, and even Imagine Dragons have played DJ with the series. With that being said, it's interesting how the entry that makes this list has no attachment to it. Nevertheless, the Mystery DV has plenty of variety for all music lovers, with 90s hip-hop classics Shook Ones Part 2 by Mobb Deep, as well as Hip Hip Hooray by Naughty by Nature, alongside some classic rock anthems, Def Leppard's Pour Some Sugar on Me, and Sammy Hagar's I Can't Drive 55. And if you're more new school, the likes of Kendrick Lamar with Humble and Panic at the Disco with Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time ensure there's something for everyone here. Number 4, FIFA 23. The FIFA series was somewhat groundbreaking in having a licensed soundtrack for its 1998 World Cup edition and has maintained as such ever since. Unlike other titles, FIFA will tend to maintain an indie underground feel, while also incorporating music from around the world to give its soundtrack an international flavour. The iconic status of FIFA soundtracks was immortalised with EA's final FIFA entry, having 40 classic FIFA tracks including Joke It Out by Caesars and Muse's Supermassive Black Hole, go alongside songs by Bad Bunny, Gorillaz and Denzel Curry, ready to join the ranks of FIFA classics. Number 5, Burnout 3, Takedown. Alongside Tony Hawk's Underground 2, Burnout 3 shares a year release, that being 2004, and a song on the soundtrack, The Explosion's Here I Am. But that's merely stretching the surface of what is a cavalcade of mid-2000s emo, indie and punk, with several bands that would go on to great success in the following years, with My Chemical Romance's I'm Not Okay, I Promise, Fall Out Boy's Reinventing the Wheel to Run Myself Over, and Finger 11 with Stay in Shadow. There's indie darlings Franz Ferdinand with This Fire, and topping it off, the Ramones' 1978 classic I Wanna Be Sedated. That's all for now. Be sure to subscribe to the Inner Sanctum's YouTube channel for more great content, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and at theinnersanctum.com.au.